Okay, good. Just another movie review. Just another movie review.
No, it was funny because the clown was molesting them.
Oh!
Hey! Hello! Welcome to another edition of Just Another Movie Review. Today's movie...
I get it now.
Today's movie review will be Conan the Barbarian. But first, I want to get to a subject that has been on my mind for quite some time. The subject of 3D. A lot of these movies are 3D. Conan the Barbarian is 3D.
All
Fright
of them
Night's
are
3D.
3D
Just
now.
about every movie is 3D now.
They're trying to like make 2D obsolete.
3D it is no longer about things popping out. More so, it's about the screen going in, per se. Like you can see farther into the movie rather than it coming out at you. It gives it depth. That's the whole purpose of 3D right now. It isn't so it jumps out at you. It's mainly the purpose.
I get it, because everybody bitches
depth.
about everything's not. Oh, that wasn't very 3D, and that's why you're saying that, because they're. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Even whenever it's not all, oh, we're popping out at you, the characters still seem kind of popping out at you,
because
and everything
is farther back. It pushes things back rather than brings them towards you.
Yeah, and
brings
it
them closer.
It seems more, dimensional altogether.
Yeah.
People forget that.
Moving on to our Conan the Barbarian review.
Yes. Unfortunately.
It had really good scenery near the end of the movie. There's a scene where there was this big skull, and it looked just awesome, and there was like a waterfall and stuff, and it looked great.
That did, like, you don't see, it was a cave. The mouth of the skull was the cave, You don't see shit like that anymore, man.
Yeah, it was just really cool looking. 80% of this movie was action. Non-stop action. This movie was 80% of action. Yeah, the other 20% was very poor acting.
I guess we're gonna call it that.
Very poor acting. I didn't. The only believable characters was young
Conan.
Little kid Conan, and his father. And his father was the man who played as Hellboy, as well as other movies.
The guy in he's like an important character in Sons of Anarchy, the TV series on FX.
Yes. The action
was great. Yeah.
Action was good.
I mean, really, this wasn't that bad of a movie, because it's like, oh, it was nothing but action, and the acting was bad. That's what it's supposed to be. Like, I was talking to a friend about this. I was like, man, the acting, there wasn't much acting, and what acting there was sucked. And he was like, dude, have you seen the last one? And no, I haven't seen the old Conan, but he said it was just Arnold Schwarzenegger cutting shit up. So, that being said, this seems like a great adaptation of Arnold Schwarzenegger running around aimlessly cutting shit up, But the other guy isn't very barbaric. Oh, he yells at the woman once or twice. He's evil. No, I mean, I don't know. There was some, like, he's too noble at moments, It's like, wow, how barbaric of you.
Personally, the best Conan was the sequel to Conan, which is Conan the Destroyer.
Was that also?
Yeah, that was also. That one was way better than.
Well,
the first
I just
one.
yeah, I think just Arnold Schwarzenegger was too pale. He doesn't seem Conan-y to me because he's white. Oh wow, is that racist?
Maybe. But the best. I think the best fight scene was, for me personally, the best fight scene was, as for adult Conan, was the sand people scene.
Oh yeah. Well,
you see them for a glimpse in the trailer, but
well, no.
that was like my favorite fight scene, mainly because there's all a lot of acrobatic stuff and crazy crazy fighting.
Well, like, nice. And that takes acting. That's another thing people don't realize. Everyone's like, oh, shitty dialogue, blah, blah, this and that. Yeah, granted. But that's another thing people don't think. Action takes acting, too, you know? I mean, if it's kick-ass acting, you can't really turn... I mean, if it's kick-ass action, you can't really turn around and say it was shitty acting. Because they just acted that action, motherfucker. You know, it doesn't, you know...
Then how's this? It was poor dialogue.
There you go. Which is like, that's not even the script's
You know what? How's this? The chick, the main chick character.
She had no action.
She had no action, so she sucks. Huh?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And like
she was the worst actress, actor in the film.
Dialogue, the acting during the dialogue was crap, and you can't even say it was poor dialogue. Because, like, I don't even know, like, with different actors, like, with better, you know, spot-on actors, maybe, like, that everything that was said in that movie would have been awesome. But, probably not. Yeah.
Anyways.
Lots of blood. Lots
of random blood.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people get hit in the face with a sword, and then, like, they fell down and their face was still there. And it's like, oh my god, half your head should be gone. But no, it wasn't.
It could have been gone.
No,
it actually
like,
went pretty fast.
Yeah, no, I mean, I looked, I see. Yeah, like the guy made eye contact with
I was
the camera.
looking for the.
I was like, hell yeah, he just got hit in the face with a sword. Where's it? Like, I expected to see half his head flying, and then he falls down, and his face is fine. There's not even a sword mark.
But I went and watched the beginning of Conan. I was watching Conan, the original one. And to compare the two intros, the new one had a far more story-driven intro.
Yeah, the intro was more story-driven than the entire movie.
However, though the intro of the new one's brutal, the old one, it's not a spoiler, I guess, if you're talking about the old one. The old one, there's a scene where he's holding his mother's hand, and his mother gets her head chopped off.
Oh, shit.
While he's still holding her hand, and she falls, and he's still holding her hand, and like, that was almost more brutal than
what happened
in this one.
Speaking of, like I said, there's no dismemberment.
As far as emotionally, I guess.
I should,
emotionally,
yeah,
more brutal.
But yeah, because, yeah, that would make sense.
Action-wise, the new one's more
It's
brutal.
hard to, like, get that across without spoiling the beginning.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna wrap it up.
We didn't rate it or anything, dude.
Oh yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Let's give it a rate. Let's wrap it up.
And they were like, oh, and that's our review. I was like, really? You know, we're not gonna... Alright. I will give it a 5.
Damn, I was gonna give it a 5.
I know, we always go with one... I guess that's a good thing, that we always just go with the same rating. You get one rating out of this said review instead of 2, you know.
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
For the movie.
Tune in next week for another exciting edition of Just Another Movie Review.
Colombiana.